Welcome to week 4. I will be filling a skip, doing some garden jobs, plant some beans, picking chamomile, break a window, and start clearing out for the fire kitchen. Also need to deal with a sick chicken and have a cry to the camera.
So we're going to clear this rubble and it's going to disappear like this. One! That was easy. See the skip. Probably half the skip's left.
Is that heavier? Oh my gosh. Woo! Holy cow. Yikes. That didn't go to plan. That did. Oh. Okay. And let's take the rub doesn't fall down again. Ramp it up.
Last one?
This week I did a few garden jobs. I managed to trim back some of the hedgerow behind the herb garden to make it look nicer. I managed to plant some French beans where we had previous beans that were destroyed earlier in the year by birds, we think. And I was able to add lemon verbena to our herb garden. I also managed to put extra garden wire up for the peas to grow. Alright, morning. It's another day and it's raining a little bit, but we want to start clearing this area. Today I'm going to pick this chamomile and then we're going to dry it, so then we have chamomile. Picked a fair bit of that chamomile. So much we got. What we'll do now is we'll wash it and then we'll dehydrate it and we'll make it into tea. Right, so we've picked all the chamomile off the plants. The flowers are going to be washed out and then we're going to stick it in our dehydrator here, and then this will run overnight. So just going to spread these out on these trays. A bit of a mess, but we're okay. So this, we need to set a temperature of 40 degrees and we're going to do it for 10 hours to start with. See you later, chamomile. Here's the drama. I just heard a bang and it looks like our window has either thermal expansion or birds flown into it or something, but this door glass is now cracking, you can hear it. So it looks like this window broke due to thermal shock. The sun came out. I've measured twice and I've ordered a new pane. When the pane arrives, it's a double glazing unit. We will replace it in the door. I'll show you how I do that, and in a few weeks when it's all here. So with everything else, we're finally getting to clear the rest of this space. We took the chamomile out earlier, and now I'm just clearing the glass, the bricks, and the top layer of weeds. It takes a bit of effort to just pull them out. As I get across, I notice that we have some interesting plants that I want to save, so let's quickly save them. This is Anisha.
It's this leaf here. It makes such a lovely tea. I have no idea how it's going to move. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 of them in that space, which look quite healthy. So we're going to do that next. Have a break from all this digging and clearing.
Turned out to be straightforward to move the anaesthetic to the herb garden. Seems to have taken well. I then got back to clearing, and then this is how much we had left at the end. We've got a chicken in intensive care. So this is from inside the house. You can see this is the view out of the bifolds, and here we have our intensive care chicken. She's much healthier today. We've given her Epsom salt bath just to help move things along. She's starting to poo in. You'll see we've got a little splint on one of her toes, which was a bit broken, and that's healing up nicely now. So hopefully by next week she'll be out of here. Can't wait to get her back outside because she stinks. Now is the cat upset with the chicken? Just upset with me. You don't mind a bit chicken, do you? Do you mind the cat? Probably. So I thought I'd do a bit to the camera about me. Don't know if this will make the cut. So my background is in software engineering, and I've led software engineering teams for quite some time now. In the end of last year I was made redundant with the company when stopped trading basically, and so I've had time this year to rethink about my future, what I want and where I want to go, my passions. Something I've always enjoyed, and I've really enjoyed doing it earlier this year, was cooking. Inside, outside, I absolutely love cooking outside. I love the fact I built a crazy fire pit, got a pizza oven as soon as we could build one at this property, and it's just something I really love doing. People that come and eat here say, "Oh, food's amazing, it was really good pizza." I've had Italians over saying this is really good pizza, so that has to be something. And then we've roasted whole animals in the fire pit. We've had a house full. We hosted 40 people for a sit-down buffet for my mother-in-law's big one, and all in all, it was just a pleasure to do these things. And my brother's wedding, we managed to do the catering, and we did a vegan, vegetarian chili and wraps and pulled jackfruit, and we handmade all the wraps for 300 wraps or something, flatbreads, and it was absolutely epic, and everyone was like, "Oh, this food's really good," and people were commenting how they couldn't tell that it was a vegetarian chili, it had such good flavour that it didn't matter, and all those things kind of led me to this point. I don't know, but I think a big one. I'm getting tearful now. A real good reason for me to slow down a bit, and my job is I've got type 1 diabetes, so it does affect me. I don't try and advertise it too much, but I'm on the insulin pump, and I've been as healthy as I've ever been now. I've really been able this year to get a lot healthier again, lost some weight. It's been great, but we've also been working on understanding more about me and what's gone on in my brain in particular. So
I've got dissociative amnesia, and there'll be a lot of things I can't remember, and so I have a habit of disassociating when there's a lot of emotional stress around, in particular, and it's caused me lots of problems, and it's caused my marriage lots of problems. You know, it's really been a difficult time to work through it, but my wife's been great, and we've really walked through it in the last year. Got some understanding, changed some routines, and trusted in the right things, and really we've identified where it happens, and then I was taken back a few months ago where I saw a video I filmed ages ago of making donuts on the fire pit, and I couldn't remember doing it, and it was really scary to think it was such a beautiful moment with my son, to have done that and not to recall it in my own memory was really shocking, because I thought it was just those stressful emotional times. Now that day all sorts of things could have happened to why I didn't remember the good thing, but I always thought, oh, I just remember the good thing. So that's also led me down this road of documenting what I'm doing and filming the process. I'm doing this for me more than making a channel and showing everyone else, but really it's my way of remembering what I've done and what I've achieved, and I hope by doing this it helps me remember, it helps my memory issues, it helps my relationship with my son and my wife and my family. Yeah, not really talked much about it. I've been very worried how it affects everyone else. I now have the opportunity to think about how it affects me. Sorry. So building this fire kitchen, doing the garden, growing the food is such a great connection for me to nature. I love being outside, I love the wind in my hair, I love the animals. We joke about getting a goat. We haven't got space for goats, they're too noisy and smelly for the neighbours, but winds up my wife lovely. So yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to do cooking, I want to do catering, I want to have an outdoor kitchen. Who knows where it will take me? Maybe I'll end up doing something completely different, but I just thought I'd start talking about it and see if any of this makes the edit. Sorry for crying on camera. I told myself I shouldn't. I don't want this to be a sub story about me. This is about me conquering it, not me looking for sympathy. But I do have such a strong connection to those who must be going through such difficult times with other brain memory issues, and yeah, it's a challenge. So yeah, thanks for subscribing for those who've been watching me. If you've seen this bit, then thank you for listening, and we'll crack on with doing the fun stuff. I can't wait to build this kitchen and cook something outside and really demonstrate what I'm about. Bye for now.